Hello everybody, and I have an announcement. I've had enough of Man United being terrible. So today, what I'm simply doing is I'm rebuilding this former brilliant club, still one of the biggest in England, if not the biggest in terms of history, but now it's fallen off. And with that, now I am coming in, we're treating this like it's the start of a new season. And yeah, we are not going to the January transfer window. Let's get into it. So we have to decide on the tactics and give Manchester United a new identity, which they used to have. So I've decided to make the new tactics optimal to the players, because I don't believe the players are the problem. I believe the current tactics at Man United are a problem. I can back this up with Van Nistelrooy when unbeaten with the same Man United players that Ruben Amorim struggles to play with, and it's because of the tactics, and that's decided by the manager. So we'll play a 3-5-2 formation based on the fast-paced attacking football which worked so well in the past for Manchester United. We have Højlund and Zirkzee in the team because of how deadly they could be together, and the team will play more like a 3-6-1. Zirkzee will be the attacking midfielder. Bruno Fernandes drops down a little bit deeper into a central midfield position with Kobbie Mainoo. Ugarte will play as the pivot midfield. Got Amad and Garnacho out wide. Amad doing most of the defensive duties. Lisandro Martinez will push up into the midfield, sometimes make it a 2-7-1 formation. And then as a sweeper keeper. And apart from that, everything's quite self-explanatory. You can see it all here on screen, all the cons and pros and everything which we need. And with that, let's get into the transfer window. First, however, because this is a 15-episode rebuild for each season, we need to also focus on the academy and make the best academy in the world. But this is terrible. There is only one good player in here, which I can see. Yeah, I'm not a fan of that whatsoever. That's really concerning. We've got our own Bradley, Chamberlain. This is the guy. This is our answer to Lamine Yamal. Just wait till season 3. Just wait. He will be class. And then we've got some other random guys. But let's get into the transfer window now. Now that we have sorted our tactics, we must now clear out anyone who hasn't needed a spell. Now, wrong there. For Manchester United to be a serious club, we have to get rid of anyone or whoever cannot compete at the highest level in England and in Europe. This might lead to harsh decisions, but if we want to be the best for decades, again, we have to act like it. This means that any player who is not suited to the system, any player who is not suited for the future of the club, any player who doesn't have the work ethic or the mentality or the ability in general and doesn't have the potential to have the ability in general, they will be leaving the club. Players like Mason Mount, Eriksen, Antony. Eriksen, too old. Mount, that's all the boxes for a player which we need to get rid of. Antony never got a ground run at United. Too much pressure on him, especially after breaking a transfer record. Yeah, we need to sort things out. We're offloading anyone who isn't good enough to be at the club. All our fullbacks are gone. We are either making them wide midfielders or something else. They're either going wide midfield. If they don't have potential for that, they're leaving the club, because feedbacks are going to be superior in football. Even players like Casemiro, he's past his best, but this is the guy who's just went to Aston Villa. He is one of the most wasted players I've ever seen, Marcus Rashford, and we need to offload him as well. And so, let's get into the season. Our youth scouts, which we sent out to England, Scotland and South Korea, have given us a few players. Some of the standouts are currently Bartlett and the grandson of Bobby Charlton and Carter Charlton. This is the start of a youth academy, and we are getting very good, and soon we will be competing for everything at senior team level and at the youth level. But let's see where we are currently in the senior team. So I am right, or at least so far. Man United are third in a 3-team title race with City /115 Chargers FC and Liverpool. Liverpool have 46 points, City have 44, and we currently have 43. In this timeline, we beat City in the Community Shield 4-2 on penalties and a 2-all draw. We are currently playing Swansea in the FA Cup, and we did not get to semi-final of the Carabao Cup. We haven't won the Super Cup. We weren't in the Champions League. We are 17th in the Europa League. Now that needs to change come the end of the season. Hopefully we win it, but I doubt we will. But we are looking very good now. So I kind of want to look at the players, but first, here's the money we have. Yeah, we are quite rich. Made a profit of 280 million so far. That was just from the transfer window ticket sales. And so far, we've not been too bad. Very minimal costs, all things considered, considering the amount of profits we made. But that's probably going to stay the same because I want to develop this group of players. Speaking of which, Højlund is the top scorer this season, along with Garnacho and then Zirkzee. Bruno Fernandes 8 and 4, Mainoo 2 and 2, and our top scorer is Højlund, but Zirkzee seems like the player of the season so far. Despite this, we have no depth in the attack, so we are bringing in Admin Adli from Bayer Leverkusen. I look forward to seeing him in the team with his ability to play left midfielder and striker in a false 9 role, while he can play inside forward in a left mid role. Now, all of our signings are going to be ones who specialise in a role which is suited to the team, so we're not going to sign the best players in the world if they don't fit the system. Now we bring in a Brighton wonder kid. If you saw my Everton rebuild last year in SC24, you may remember the name Carlos Baleba. I am bringing him in as a backup to Kobbie Mainoo. Quick flex on his debut for United. I told people he's the next big thing at United. I was proved right, which makes a lot of sense. We are getting a theme of me being right in this rebuild series so far. It's only the first episode, but still. Ultimately, we dropped off second half of the season, finishing 4th in the league with our quiet neighbours, Manchester City, winning the league with 95 points. With no other successes to report trophies-wise, here's our team now, including a lot of development in Garnacho, Mainoo and Højlund, while Onana looks to have his confidence back. However, De Ligt has signed for Chelsea as he was unhappy at the club. I have no clue why, but players like Sandro Martinez and Euro are happy at the club and developing nicely, with even the bench starting to look very nice. Højlund has scored 39 goals this season. I beg United players to give him more service. Meanwhile, Bruno and Garnacho have done very well, while Zirkzee has only 3 goals and assists this calendar year. Clearly he's taken a back seat, as Admin Adli already has more goal contributions for the team in half a season than Zirkzee did this half season. Now Sancho will be coming back from loan and will be in the team, but I'd like to thank you for watching today's episode, and the next episode will come out very soon. See you there.